begin my rant here. I've just gone through, gotten my first ending for the game. So, spoiler warning to anybody. I mean, it's been a while. I finally, for the past 2 weeks, sat down and just played through it. Done every side quest before I did this. And the ending I got, I went for the secret ending, and I chose to keep my body. Um, and I gotta say, I'm disappointed. First of all, I'm disappointed by the fact that there's a secret ending to the game. You're putting in more effort to get this ending, and there's no good trade-off, right? Like, you would think if you put a secret ending in the game, there would be, you know, a good outcome. But of the two outcomes you get from doing the secret ending, choosing to keep your body is the worst option, but also giving up your body to Johnny still seems like kind of a bad option, but it's the least bad of the the two. I mean, I just feel like if there's going to be a special secret ending, it should have given me an option to, I don't know, put Johnny's brain or his Ingram into a different body, or let Johnny keep my body and put me into a different body so that both of us could live. I mean, I'm not seeing the point in this. The only thing was, from what I'm guessing based on what Johnny has said, because I haven't done any of the other endings yet, no one else dies. We don't sacrifice anyone for this, and it just comes down to, who do I pick to die, me or Johnny? And I chose to let Johnny die, as he's already been dead. Why would I kill off someone else? Even though, yes, I made the promise. I made the promise that I would give him the body if I was in his shoes. But he said I could keep the body. So I don't understand why, if I choose to keep the body, it's a bad ending. And it is a bad ending because for no reason at all, it turns your character into a piece of shit. For literally no reason. I'm on good terms with every character in the game until I keep my body. And then all of a sudden, in the closing credits, everyone's just like, bro, you've been ignoring me. You haven't talked to me in months. You haven't talked to me, and like, it's been 6 months, obviously. You haven't talked to me in forever, bro. What's up? Why does my character become a douchebag? Why did they have to do that? There was no reason for it. Like, what? There's no explanation. Just, oh, I abandoned all of my friends, spent my last 6 months with Judy, or Panam, or whoever you choose, and just abandoned everyone else. And then even in that 6 months time, Judy tells me I've been ignoring her too. Why? Why is that? I didn't get a choice in that matter. I thought me being a good person throughout the whole game means that my ending could still be good. But no. They just full 360 and make you into a piece of shit. And for what? I should have been given an option. When it's like, do you want to go do that secret? Do you want to agree to do this final one last mission? We're going to head off to space, or do you want to stay with Judy and leave? I'm going to pick Judy and leave, but I don't get the choice. I have to fucking go to space. For what? Like, there's no explanation. Because I want to go on to become a legend? I'm already a legend. They've already specified that I'm already a legend. So why do I gotta do the one last mission? It even gives you the option when you board Delamain. It says, hold on, I don't want to go yet. So I was like, oh shit, do I have an option here? So I get off Delamain, I run back over to Judy, no more dialogue. Nothing special, nothing hidden. I go to the front door, I'm like, okay, maybe I can leave. Nothing special, nothing hidden. I have to take Delamain and go to Afterlife. So I take Delamain, I go to Afterlife. I'm like, hold up. There has to be more to this, right? There has to be the ability for me to choose romance. I pull out my phone, I call Judy. Doesn't pick up. I'm like, well, okay, maybe if I call Jackie, because you can call Jackie after certain story missions and talk to him about them, even though he's dead. So I call Jackie. I don't get to leave a voicemail. I'm like, come on. I call everyone in my phone. Not a single person answers. I don't get the option to call anyone in my phone. So I'm like, alright, fine. I'll do this last mission, whatever it is. I go into the bar. I get to make a toast. Or I get to drink alcohol before I go and do my fucking thing. And the options are, oh, do I want to drink to Johnny? Do I want to drink to Jackie? Do I want to drink to myself? You only get to pick one. Another point where I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I drink to Jackie, Johnny, and to my own self? I mean, I won't even drink to myself. Fuck that. I should be able to say, I want to drink to Jackie, and I want to drink to Johnny. Why can't I have both? Because then I feel like a piece of shit. Like, yeah, Jackie was my best friend, but I just spent I don't know how long with Johnny. I also want to toast to Johnny. But they don't let you. They're just like, no. I'm just upset by the fact that I went through the effort of doing that final mission because, for one, I'm built for sniper. It took my sniper away. You can't use the Overwatch in the final fight or the final mission. You can't use the Overwatch. So I had no specs into anything other than sniper rifles. My machine gun wasn't doing well. Luckily, it had that burn damage. My pistol wasn't good enough, and I couldn't use the katana. But I managed to survive after dying 4 times and having a freaking hard reset because I was not going to get the suicide death as my first ending, even though I guess you don't get an achievement for it. But I didn't want to get the suicide as my first ending to the game. But yeah, like, I was just... It's supposed to be a harder fight with terrible payoff. The only other thing being I give Johnny the body. Which I would have done had I known it was going to turn me into a piece of shit. I would have given him the body. Like, if I would have known it was going to, out of nowhere, make me be an asshole to all of my friends, I would have said, Johnny, keep the body. Because, one, I would have lost Judy either way, because she fucking breaks up with you, because you become a piece of shit. So there goes that. Like, the only benefit was what? I get to shower with her? See her naked for what? A second? No. Let Johnny fucking keep the body. He'll get to go on with fucking Rogue. Oh, it was just... And now I gotta go through these other endings to see what's the better ending, but I'm just disappointed that they put a secret ending with no good path for it. There's no good ending in this secret ending. It was honestly a waste of my time. It was a waste of my time to go through it. I'm going to go back through the secret ending again and give Johnny the body to see how it goes before I do the actual endings. But it was just so disappointing. There could have been an option for both of us to have a body. We've killed enough people. If Johnny can be put into my head and overwrite me, I could be put into someone else's head and overwrite them, right? Like, oh man. I'm just kind of upset by that whole by the whole thing. Just the like I would have been fine with them not giving a happy ending, like a complete happy ending. Oh, Johnny gets happiness and I get happiness. I would have been fine with that. But it's the fact that for no reason at all, it turns my character into an asshole. That's the part that upset me the most. Because what? Why? Why did my character need to become an asshole at the end? There's no reason. Just, oh, I'm dying in 6 months? I'm gonna treat everyone like shit? Is that the reason? Because that's not a good reason. I was already dying before, and I didn't treat them like shit. Whatever. I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm gonna take a break before I go for another ending. Mm. This is probably the worst secret ending you can get in a video game. It really is. Secret endings should have something beneficial, something better. There should have been there really should have just been an option for both of us to live for the secret ending instead of having to choose or just something to make the secret ending different. That's what I mean, other than making me a douchebag. Something to make the secret ending different would have been worth it. Because it wasn't worth the effort I put in. Really. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna eat some dinner.